You think you can repel Henselt's army?
No.
What do you mean, no?
The fortifications and dwarven devices are simply not enough to hold off the Kedwenis. They are just too many.
What do you plan to do?
You'll see. One thing I can promise. I won't break any pledge I've made.
I once met another Scoia'tael leader.
Yavin. I knew him. He had beautiful dreams and desperately wanted me to share them. Asked the same of you, I heard.
You know a lot about me.
I try to know as much as I can. About everyone.
I'm a witcher. I remain neutral. I didn't take his side.
Perhaps that is the correct attitude. Let things run their course. It's worse if we then wonder what could have been had we acted differently.
I try to avoid that. Decisions should be evaluated before they're made, not after.
How is it that we're on the same side today?
Things change. Today I have different goals and different allies.
So this is an example of what is the canonical ending of the first game. Because you have 3 endings, as far as I know. You can take the side of the Order of the First Flame, or Order of the Flaming Rose, or whatever it's called, which are humans, and you can take the side of the elves, or you can do a third neutral path, which is a little bit harder to make, and it tells a broader story regarding what Witchers are. The problem with the first game, I feel, is that the storyline isn't, well, it's not a problem, it's just the way it's written. In many ways, it's better than the way it's going so far in this one. Geralt doesn't try to make many points in the first game in regards to the choices. So if you choose to go with the Flaming Rose, there's some kickback because there's some internal strife within the Order, and so you're helping this person against this other person, but you're always like siding with them, and you're just unapologetic about it. Geralt is, I mean. And if you go with the elves, it's the same thing. You're siding with them, and you're unapologetic about it for the most part. There's some leeway, especially early on, if I remember correctly. But the Let's Play that I did of the first game, I did a neutral one, and I thought it is the better story. It's the story that sort of focuses more on the Witchers. It's got more of a satisfying ending, I feel. Especially the endings, I think both endings, both for the elves and for the humans, and I say humans here, both for the Scoia'tael and for the Order of the Flaming Rose, or whatever they're called. Both of those endings are very catastrophic. They're designed to be like that. And Geralt is, when he says he's a Witcher, he remains neutral, that is a claim, that is a thing that the books say, and it is true that they remain neutral. They try not to their orders or their groups try not to ally themselves with any country. And it's, I think there are some historical reasons why they do that, but I might be mistaken about that. I might be mistaken because, you know, many settings in my head, I don't remember exactly why, but the remaining neutral here is, might be the reason why he's written like that. And then just to cop out and be like, oh, things change. Yeah, right.
Have you ever been to the Valley of Flowers?
Dolblathana is nothing more than a vassal state of the Nilfgaardian Emperor. They call it the land of free elves, but the Scoia'tael are not welcome. It's another in a string of painful lessons. But a free Pontar Valley could change that. It's been 5 years since the kingdom was established in Dolblathana. Over 2,000 elves have settled there. Do you know how many children they've produced? A dozen or so. It's no longer the Valley of Flowers. It's the Valley of Sterile Elders.
I'd love to see you tell Francesca that. Anything new about Letho?
No, but I wager he's somewhere on the other side of the fog. I can feel it.
You haven't had a chance to explain yourself. Your alliance with Letho. This is a good time.
I suppose I owe it to you, Geralt. I don't know who they are exactly, nor who they're working for. I met Letho 2 months ago. He had escaped his pursuers in Edirn, found me and suggested we trade services. Our scouts and forest hideaways in exchange for the heads of Foltest and Henselt. A good offer to begin with that only became better when we revealed only part of our secrets. It then turned out that Letho was not alone. Seret and orcs were meant to kill Henselt. My warriors were to help them. As you know, this never came to pass.
Yeah, that's right. This also reminds me of why we're doing any of this. Geralt literally was the bodyguard of a king. For a little bit, at least. Yeah, neutral my ass. Neutral my actual rotund ass, Geralt. You're in this trouble because you're not neutral. And in fact, this choice of siding with the ally of the person who killed the king that you were protecting, this thing is just, it is more neutral, it's more of a neutral stance than trying to hunt Yorveth down, because you're just sort of like, yeah, you killed the king of Temeria, political reasons. I don't dabble in politics. I might be a political agent, because he is, obviously, but I try to, you know, not do it for political reasons, because you can be a political agent without, you know, sort of like being somebody's tool rather than being your own, make your own decisions and all that sort of stuff, which Geralt might have been. Definitely was, in fact, if you think of him being the patsy for the murder of the King of Temeria. But yeah, siding with Yorveth is just like looking past that, right? It feels like, yeah, no politics here. I'm just doing, you know, I'm doing this because I want to remember Yennefer, which is the option we made before. But it could be making this for revenge or other things, which are all personal. But Yorveth is just, you know, it's just a happenstance ally, really. Anyway.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. Where does this go? Into the mines? Where are we? It's a pretty place. Oh, mushrooms. Yes. Don't mind if I do. Oh. There's more of them. What's going on over here?
Ah, you've finally given in. Started killing humans. Hey, Witcher?
Started that a while ago, actually. Just wasn't something society was willing to acknowledge.
Foltest death. Society acknowledged that. You know there's a price on your head.
Yeah, I know. Too low for the risks involved, though.
It's a bundle to us, Witcher. We have to pay for everything. Weapons, food, information.
Yorveth send you?
Yorveth will never learn of this.
Oh. Interesting. That solves a lot of problems then. If you're just gonna attack me. Because I was gonna say, well, if Yorveth, is this gonna be a choice where I have to be like all diplomatic with Yorveth? In the sense that I'm gonna tell him about what happened here? Yeah, these guys are good at blocking my things. I need to be real careful here. That's a counter. Get out of here. Get the... Oh my god, get the Gwen! I was casting it and he wasn't doing anything. I think I might have not had... Wow, this guy has auto-aim for days. Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to try a different strategy. As in, Gwen is irrelevant. Oh man. I really need to block. That block was interesting. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's a certain amount of counter there. And I can pull that off. Come on. Get in there! I'm just not recuperating energy. There we go, now we're good. Nah, that wasn't fast enough. I'm not fast enough to, There's a counter there, but I didn't do... Oh. Yeah, there's a certain amount of, spacing there that I could, take advantage of, and I should have taken advantage of before. Arrest warrant. Somehow I get the impression that's not the first one that we find. I don't think it is. Is it a book? It is. It's an arrest warrant here. Man, these people are thirsty for my blood. That is one way of doing that. I should be okay for this. Then you burn a little bit. I wonder if it's because I'm blocking that I don't rejuvenate or regenerate energy, whatever that's called. I never remember. Vitality, I don't know. Can you? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just not recuperating it fast enough. A little bit too much of a pirouette before that attack. Sword of the Blue Mountain. Yeah, I really don't need those. And this one didn't have anything. Curious. Okay. Yeah. Quen is really not useful if I can't, you know, if I need to block their attack, because Quen just breaks on blocking. And I wish it didn't. Maybe there's a way to upgrade it so that it doesn't. What do we have over here? Just some Celandine. Celandine is fine. Just more Celandine, isn't it? Just need to be on the lookout. No, that's Brionia. That's the same thing. It's free flowers. Okay. Well, we're going to search. We're going in the direction of the ravines mentioned by the old dwarf, which is fine. I'm okay with Wolfsbane. Yeah, I'm okay with doing that. I just need to remember that there's some places in town that I didn't go to. There's some people in town that I didn't visit. Let's have a look at this landscape here. Ah, I can't look. Come on. Ah, well. Very pretty in here as well. No? Harpies? Multiple harpies.
Damn, you're ugly.
No, they're not. Look at their wings. They're actually, they're really ugly. I don't see where they are, though. Oh, there they are. They're on the floor. I'm gonna need to tank a little bit. Good enough. Oh! That's why I can't see them. They do a small little flight. Okay. Power attack. Ah. Power attack doesn't seem to be very useful. Honestly. It doesn't do particularly big amounts of damage. There we go. And it also takes forever to start. There's probably a timing to it to do a power attack that is useful. I imagine fire works really well against them. So maybe Igni could be a good thing, especially if they go into the air. They haven't hit me yet, not consistently. They did just then, but didn't seem to catch too much on fire. Where's the other one? The one that I was attacking. Did I kill it? Not an annoying enemy at all. Maybe they rejuvenate when they're in the air. I wouldn't know. Let's go with a stroke or a series of power attacks. Yeah, power attacks work well against them when they're on the floor. Harpy eyes, leather. Leather? Oh, there's more. Hi. Were you the one that I damaged? No, I was not. Or you are not. So, am I... Should I believe that they rejuvenate or regenerate health when they're in the sky. Anyway, they don't have particularly good loot. There's Necker stuff back here, though. And this harpy had money. So I stand corrected. Some of them have better loot than others. But for there to be a Necker in here... It sounds like there's something around. Oh, this Neckers. And now I have that thing that allows me to attack multiple enemies at one time. And all I have to do is keep a close eye on my Gwen. Because it will last a little while longer than the first hit. But it isn't... it isn't a cure-all. What the hell? Yeah, that's pretty spooky. But really, I would like to know why that happens. Is there a nest around here? Okay, that's me. I don't know. They just ran away. That was very spooky. Just some Celandine here, right? Yeah. It's a lovely place. No nests. Ooh. What do we have here? Places of power. For extra strength. Little birds. And a tomb. I mean, maybe it's a tomb. It could be a mine. It could be both. Oh, I don't have... Yeah, of course. But that's a broken wall. Or a breakable wall, I should say. It will be a broken wall. This one is not. At least not as far as I can tell. And this one... Oh, another place of power. This one is for endurance. Okay. Could these be the ravines? I could see that being the case. Let's try and open this. Oh. Right.
Take that.
I think I should be fine. Oh, the AoE attacks are beautiful. They're incredible. Especially now that I don't take... Oh, I'm bleeding a little. Especially now that I don't take extra damage when I am hit from the back. Yeah. It's never only one, is it? Power attacks seem to do something, but they're not... It's not sustainable. Fortunately, normal attacks are very powerful at just keeping them busy. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I am almost certain that Gwen applies the rest of the damage. Like, if you're bleeding, then the damage you would take from bleeding is, I don't know. I don't know if it applies or not, but that was we cut that very close. And can't say that I save often enough to feel okay with these situations. And I just saved there. What is this? Examine corpse.
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
And that's it?
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
Geralt just likes saying the word decomposed. So we're supposed to uncover all the corpses? Supposed is a strong word. I think it's not quite what what the developers wanted us to do. Or rather, it is exactly what the developers wanted us to do. Just not what the Wraith wanted us to do. Oh, that's right. I'm fighting them with the power-ups. Ooh, that is an interesting thing.
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
What about this one? It's Wraith down.
Damn monsters.
It's just the one monster, though. And arguably Geralt. What are you even doing opening these things? I mean, what I am doing as a player is very obvious. I'm interacting with interactable things. This must be for a quest, right?
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
It has to be. Now, there is something I'm not doing because I didn't realize that, but you can take their stuff. So I think that is what we're doing. Oh, Fate is a... Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Fate is the name of a sword that we just got. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're grave robbing. Okay. Fate is a Witcher's silver sword, and it is considerably better than the one we have. I like that. I absolutely like that. And what I'm saying is, when I say that I know what I'm doing as a player, is I am interacting with the prompts that the game gives me. What I mean by that is really that, like, in a in a world like this, any prompt for interaction, I don't want to say in a world, I mean in the world of The Witcher, but also in video games in general, any prompt for interaction is a good opportunity for us to interact with the world. Because if I wanted to check out the crevices of these runes, I couldn't. I couldn't do that because there's no prompt for that. Geralt is not going to say anything. So naturally, in the places that Geralt does say something, I will do it, right? These get pretty old, though. Oh, I can't. Oh, there it is. I got another one. So let's not let it get old. This is different. Wild Hunt Investigator's Notes.
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
However, it had a note in it. I spent all my life researching the Wild Hunt, and without false modesty I can say I read everything that exists on the subject. Furthermore, I saw the Wraith gallopade with my own eyes 3 times. I managed to perform quick measurements on the second and third sighting, and I acutely examined the observational material in detail. Based on my knowledge and experience, I came to a crushing conclusion. I'm certain that there is a terrifying alien force behind the hunt. A mind completely mad, yet still a mind, not pure chaos. I firmly note that the Wraith Raiders are someone's, or something's, emissaries, and their deeds are governed by a plan. And are we supposed to take that at face value? Because how would you know? How would you know, like, how would you be able to identify if it's a mind or pure chaos? Like, that's an age-old question for many things, including religion, and including also philosophy of the mind and stuff like that, and psychology of the mind and stuff like that. It has to do with the nature of free will. It has to do with everything, cause and effect, all of the stuff. It also has to do with what the author thinks is madness, because it's a mind mad, but a mind still. It was the... Ooh, rotten meat. I wonder if I need that for anything. Lures. Sure?
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
Do they all do that?
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
They do. Okay. Well, what else do we have in here? Besides ludicrous amounts of wraiths.